Yeah. Checking like a motherfucker. Yeah. TooCoolChronicles, baby. First Sunday of the year, you know what I'm saying? Black excellence. You feel me? Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. First Sunday, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna start something new over here at TooCoolChronicles on Sundays. We're gonna do black excellence, you know what I'm saying? Black excellence, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? For the first episode of Black Excellence, you know what I'm saying? I got my boy Roy Burns in the building, you feel me? Hey, my boy around the yard, man. You know what I'm saying? Black realtor, you know what I'm saying, in the local north side of Houston area, man, you know what I'm saying? So if you're in the lookout for a house, man, give my boy a hook, give my boy a call, man. You know, tell them boys where they can reach you.
Hey, you can reach me on Instagram at Roy Burns 44.
Okay. Roy Burns 44, man. Tap in, man. I got my boy in the building, man. We gonna try to answer some of them tough questions, man. Break the ice, man. See if we can get a couple people in some houses, man. You know what I'm saying? Answer them tough questions, you know what I'm saying? You guys might have or anything, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get into it, you feel me?
Yes, sir. We're gonna go up and through there.
We gonna go up and through there.
Yes,
TooCoolChronicles, man. I got my boy FatKobe in the building, man. You already know what it is, you feel me? Yeah, you know my boy, he done been around the corner. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You feel me? Couple times, you feel me?
North side, or you do south side, you only do Houston, you do everywhere?
I'm all over Texas.
Okay.
So, you know.
Okay.
I'm licensed in Texas, so I go everywhere.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I'm licensed in Texas, so I go everywhere. You know, not only Houston, north, south, east, west.
Yeah.
Man, I was up in Brenham, like 2 weeks ago. I had a client up there. He was looking at 22 acres. So,
okay.
You know, I made that little ride up there, but it was cool. It was
in Brenham?
Yeah, it was a nice, pleasant ride, man. We stopped at Chopper Hill, got some sausages, and
they got some work out there?
Yeah.
What they got out there going on?
Nothing but land, man. You gonna get your tractor, and there it is. You'll be baling hay.
Okay. Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah.
So you do outside of Texas? Or you only licensed?
No, I'm only licensed in Texas.
How do you get licensed outside of Texas? You gotta take a test or something?
Yeah, you have to have a whatever state you go to, you have to have an address there. Okay. And so you apply and you just take the test like that. And same steps as it is here in Houston.
Okay.
Same steps. Well, I'm not gonna say same steps because some states are different. Okay. So their programs may be longer, they may be shorter, but if you can pass Texas, I'm pretty sure you can pass anywhere else.
We gonna get into that. You feel me? I don't want to give them too fast. You feel me? We gonna get into that.
Come on.
I want to start them off at, man. Tell them boys where you're from, man.
I'm from the north side of Houston. I'm from Acres Home. My grandfather, he owned Burns Barbecue, so I was raised up on that side of town. Mainly like 45, New York area. Was raised up on that side of town. Then as I got to a teenager, we moved to Spring.
Okay. Okay, spring area. Okay.
Yeah, that's when I went to Westfield.
Yeah, for sure. Shouts out to Westfield.
Come on, man. Class of
Yeah,
man.
y'all know me and Roy Burns go way back, man. Sandbox, man.
We
went to
all
the
go
same
way
high
back.
school, fool. We all go way back. You feel me? Shouts out to Westfield, man.
Come on, man.
Breeding real good leaders out here. You know what I'm saying? My boy, realtor.
From Westfield, you got any houses for anybody that you went to?
I got a few houses for a couple of alumni that went to Westfield. Got a few houses for them, and
That's pretty dope.
I can't really speak on like their names or anything like that because it's confidential. But
You get any celebrities? You get any celebrities' houses?
No, I haven't done a celebrity yet, man. Celebrities, that just takes a different scale.
I feel like that's where the real money is when you start getting them stupid big houses, them M's houses. Because I know you get like a percentage of cut, right?
Yeah, we get a percentage. We get a nice little percentage.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what everybody be jumping into it for. Everybody to be seeing them stupid big checks. And
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What made you want to get into doing?
Well,
selling houses, man. What made you want to? What made you want to get out
to be
there and
honest,
sell some houses, man?
So my first steps was to go. I had went to school to be a home builder.
Okay.
I went to school to be a home builder.
Shout out to that shit.
Come on, man. I went to school to be a home builder, and plus I went to school to be a real estate inspector.
Okay.
So I was working a 9 to 5 at that time, and it was just hard, man. I couldn't do everything at one time. I was working night shifts, so then I go to school all day, and then I try to go to work at night. Man, it was tough. It was real tough.
I had to have a plan.
Man, it was stressful, man. Yeah. So what happened was I didn't pass that test.
Okay.
I didn't pass the inspector's exam. I got my home building license, but I didn't pass the inspector's exam.
Okay.
So then I was like, man, you know what? I'll just go be a sales agent. It's all cool. So then, all glory to God, man. I passed that test, as to be a sales sales agent.
Yeah.
So once I passed that test, man, it's been up since then.
So how long you been doing this so far, man? How long you been slinging these houses out here? Because you slung me a fat one.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
You feel
Come on,
me?
man. Round of applause.
You know what I'm saying? You
Yes,
slung
sir.
me a fat one. You feel me? And best believe, man, if I can get a crib out here for anybody can. So, man, tap into Roy Burns, man.
Yeah, tap in. I get you right, man.
Off right. You
So
feel
anybody
me?
trying to tap in with you, what do you feel like is most needed when trying to come get a house? Like if you trying to come get a house for sure and you serious about it, what you gonna need?
Paperwork, man. You got to have your money ready.
Yeah.
Because it come with different things. If your credit bad or something like that, or cost to close. It's a down payment. It's a closing cost. I mean, it's different.
I know a lot of dudes who play in these streets, man, and they can't get no house without no credit, man. No boys be hurt too. They be having the cash, but thing when you try to get them houses, man.
Just tell them reach out to me at Roy Burns 44 on Instagram, and I'll see what I can do.
See, my boy gonna make something happen for y'all, man. My boy's gonna make a miracle for y'all.
I'll see what I can do.
Get that cash, get that money right. You go
So what's one of the misconceptions, you know what I'm saying, people have about realtors out here, man? What would you
you get some people that are just in it for the money.
Yeah.
And you can't just be in it for the money.
Yeah.
Nah, that's so.
You got to have some love, some TLC, nigga. Put some TLC.
You got to get close with your clients. You got to understand and develop a relationship with them and
exactly.
Feel them out as a person. Like, what are you really wanting? Because they're gonna tell you. You just have to listen. That's it.
I mean, you might get some of the motherfuckers that don't really know how to explain it. You feel me? You gotta go out the field.
They want you to
so
figure out
building a
what
personal relationship with that client is great.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta know how to learn people though. It's a people sport. So it's not a people sport, but it's a people's job. So you gotta learn somebody and okay. So everybody's gonna tell you what they want. When they walk through a home, they're gonna say, oh, I like this or I like that or I like what I mean? So you have to make sense of what is best for you. I can get you this, but you may not get this. But
you get a lot of people who want these nice houses but can't really afford them. Like, want to shop outside their budget, should I say?
You get not necessarily. Sometimes the way I do things is I get a lot of people that they don't think they can afford it. And I'm like, I'm telling them like, you know, so if you want to pay this, I can line you up and you'll be able to do this or, you know, do that. And, you know, I just make it reasonable for them. But,
man,
you know,
let's cut the bullshit, man. Let's cut the bullshit for Ray and come on.
Come on, man.
Let's cut the bullshit.
Let's go.
What your credit score got to be like?
The credit score needs to be at least a 580. And that's not Credit Karma. It's not saying 580 on Credit Karma because, you know, FICO's a little different.
That's it?
Yeah, 580.
580. Man. Tap into Roy Burns 44 on IG, man, and come get your crib, nigga. You said a 5 what?
580.
A 5 what?
580.
A 5 what?
580, man.
A 5 what?
Yes, sir.
A 580.
580.
A 580, man. If you came in as a 580 out here, you hear me? 580 will get you in a new home out here, man. Start the year off right, man. Tap into Roy Burns. You feel me?
There it is.
What's the most expensive house you ever sold?
That's a good one. That's a good question.
The most expensive I've ever sold was $750.
I be want to know.
Like 748.
Okay.
Yep, 748. That was the biggest one. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It was on 380. 380. Bad.
So what's the? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you ain't gotta throw no. For sure.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Y'all get about 10% off there, about 15%.
What's the take home on that doing that work, man? What's the take home?
Man, you know, it's a nice grip.
It's a nice little grip.
Yeah, it's a nice grip.
Did it take you a long time to sell that kind of house, or did you jump straight into
what happened was I was working with a buyer, so they were buying the house. So it's different avenues in real estate. You can you can work with you can work with listings, or you can work with buyers. So I was working with a buyer at that time. So a buyer was wanting to go buy a house like that, and I was just like, well, you know.
Or you work for like a listing agency or like a firm?
I work for a broker.
Okay,
so my broker is Coldwell Banker.
Okay.
Yeah, my broker is Coldwell Banker.
Shouts out to the banker, man.
Come on. Yeah, so I work with Coldwell Banker, and we we got all over Texas. Well, we all over United States. Okay. So we're one of the oldest agencies there is.
Okay.
So, you know,
that's come on, man. That's profound.
Come on, man. Brick and mortar too.
That's profound.
You don't get brick and mortar a lot anymore in real estate. You get a lot of cloud-based brokerages.
So since you've been out here, you know what I'm saying, selling houses, what's the most common area that people flock to nowadays in these last couple months or quarter?
I'm gonna give a little bit of game. So a lot of people, a lot of people, they move to low tax areas. So the tax rates will depend on your note. Like, so it can fluctuate your note a couple $100. It depends on where you move at. So I got a lot of clients.
Break that down for the layman terms, like niggas like me that don't understand.
Okay, so
a lot of us.
So when you go to tax rates, here it is. So when you go to tax rates, like spring is like threes, upper threes, you know, spring is pretty high. Yeah. So when you go out to like New Caney area, tax rates are lower. And then when you go deep in the Conroe, they're even lower. You know what I mean? Certain parts, certain areas, they're lower and they're higher. So
basically, you will be paying more when you stay closer anywhere to the city.
You're gonna pay more. You're gonna pay more.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna pay more,
especially to that way. Be taxing.
Anywhere near downtown, they're gonna tax.
But I know you in an apartment. You feel me? You gonna want an apartment off the Beltway because them really be the fly ones. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You paying that 14.
I couldn't do no apartment, man. All that driving up to the garage and got a little. Man, I couldn't do that.
You might as well put that down on the house.
There it is.
You might as well stack your money up. And put that down on the house and tap in with my boy Roy Burns.
There it is, man.
You know, IG.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You feel me? So
what's the best area? What's the best timing that you feel that's to get in the market, like to buy a house? Because you know, a lot of people be saving, stacking their bread, trying to wait on the right time to catch the market up, down.
Well, it just depends. So if they have children, then they have to wait until school is over with, or you know what I mean. They're going to move at the beginning of the year. That way their kids can get all the credits at the during the school year.
Yeah.
So it just depends. I get a lot of business during summertime, spring to summer. I get a lot of business.
I think the tax season will bring you a lot of business because people getting that check trying to move move on up like the Jeffersons. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's a whole different story. But some, they may get a lot on taxes, but they may not make the income to afford a house. Or, you know what I mean? So
people trying to
from a business standpoint.